Hey, hello everyone. I've got quite a few items to open today. So let's go ahead and open this one first. These two are slabs. Um, Nothing to get too excited about. Let's start off with this one. So you can see it's completely sealed. It's not been opened. Yeah, you can see there. That's me opening it now. Let's see what it's like inside. Right, there we go. So this is the first one. PG grading. So it's not one of the major grading companies, but it is a 10. So it's a PG mint graded 10 Copper Raja from Sword and Shield. How much did I pay for this one? I think this was about £8 delivered. So to me, £8 delivered for a grade 10, regardless of it's whether it's really a true grade 10. If you send it off to someone else, and also I suppose the card is quite important. It's not really, or I don't consider this to be a really sought after card. I don't really know why people would send cards to be graded if they're not really sought after. But the seller or whoever's graded it obviously saw that it was a good, clean condition card and thought, well, yeah, probably get a 10 for it. But does it actually improve its value? Probably, but not by a great deal. You'd probably get a tenner for it, maybe for a grade 10. I don't know actually, but maybe people won't even be bothered to spend £10 on a 10 graded card because it's not really a sought after card, despite it being graded 10. I don't know, but I can't really afford any of the high-end graded cards. So for me, getting a graded card is better than having no graded cards, if you see what I mean. I think the most valuable graded card I've got is probably an Ace 9 gold Mew from Celebrations. The Celebrations Gold Mew. You can look back on the videos. I've got I had it uploaded. That one I'm pretty sure is already uploaded. So this one's another grade 10 from OG grading. So out of focus there. Sorry about that. Mega EX. This is from Destined Rivals, so it might be a bit more sought after. I don't know. This one I think I paid £10 in total, including delivery. So for me, to get a grade 10 card at £10, yeah, I think it cost you more than that just to get it sent in to be graded. In all honesty, I think. But again, it's not one of those sought after cards that people would just go crazy over. And you probably won't be able to sell it that easily. So Destined Rivals and Rebel Clash. So these are the two sealed slabs that I've bought. Moving on to this one, I think this is the sealing label. If you see void or this label is broken, that means the box has been opened during shipping. Well, okay, they should say package there, really, not. Let me just try and zoom in. There you go. So they should really remove the word box and put that means this package has been opened during shipping, but it hasn't. And in all honesty, though, I think that's quite dangerous putting that there because it kind of tells couriers that, oh, hey, maybe something's valuable in here. Oh, look, that's what it looks like when you break it. Void. Yeah, so it says void. So once you rip it, it does say void. If you see void, yeah. Well, anyway. Thank you for your order. Hope you enjoy your card. It is the card that I'm missing for the base set Leafeon. Surprising, I thought it was a different order actually. But yeah, if you've been watching my videos, Prismatic Evolutions, I've not been able to get any sealed product. I still don't have any sealed product, but I have been buying individual cards, and I managed to almost get the full base set, including Pokeball base set. And I was missing the Leafeon. I have since, I don't know if I've uploaded the video before this one, but I have since bought, oh, there's a sticker as well. Oh, fantastic, with the Dialga. Anyway, I have since bought a complete Pokeball base set, complete for Prismatic. So I do now have a full Master Ball, up to Master Ball. Not sorry, Pokeball. Sorry about that. No, not Master Ball. Pokeball. Master Ball's going to be too expensive to complete. I think I might, on the odd occasion, buy some if I can afford it, or if I find a good deal. Right, onto this one. You can see it's not been broken. There's been a fold here, but it's not been open. It is still quite tight. So yeah, you can tell it's definitely not been tampered with. It will be exactly what is posted by the seller. So let's go ahead and open it and see what's in there. Okay, that's just a cardboard. Another piece of cardboard. What? Stationery store self-adhesive labels. What? Okay, I'm hoping it's not what it is. It's just used to be sent. Okay, right, yeah. So there are cards in there. Yay, there we go. Right. So what do we have? Pokemon Go. Yes, so that's another set that I'm trying to master. And I am missing this one, the Executor V. I think it's this one I'm missing. I've got this one, but it was bundled together like that for purchase. So, you know, I don't have a choice. Oh, I suppose I could see if they could split it, but, you know, for the sake of a couple of quid, I don't mind having a Melmetal VMAX spare. So I've got Fluffy and a Malamar from the trainer. Is it a trainer gallery? Yeah, it's a trainer gallery, but I can't remember which one it is. Might be Silver Tempest. Well, it could be Astral Radiance. I don't really know. And then also the Collapse Stadium. So let's go ahead and check that these are okay. Yep, I can see the line that I normally check for whether they're legit, and I can see it. Quality's not too bad. As you all know, I don't go for grading anyway. You can definitely feel the texture. You can actually see the texture. Yeah, so there's no doubt about this being legit, and it is. It's real. That's fine. This card's fine. And let's have a look at executive. I don't. You can already see. Oh, can you? Where's the diagonal shine? I can't get the diagonal shine. Maybe it's the sleeve that it's in. Well, for this particular card, it's probably a bit hard because the you can kind of make out the diagonal shine, and it is legit. I can see the sandwiched area, and it's really clean as well. Yeah, cool. I think these are custom sleeves. Wonder where you buy these from. Pretty good though, because they're quite sturdy. The backs are quite sturdy on these. Better than the normal penny sleeves. I wonder how much more they cost. Okay, I can see the sandwiched area as well. So this is obviously legit. Ooh, there's a little speck there. Can you see straight away from the black background there? That's the easiest way to see the condition of the cards. So if you go like this, you can barely see it because of the carpet. But you can only see it when you put it into the dark area, and there is a speck there. Anyway, not for grading, so it's only a binder copy, and that's fine. Price. These 5 cards I paid, including delivery, about £9. I think it was £9, and I think this one itself is quite expensive. I think this goes for about £5 in most places, and a lot of times you've got to add postage and packaging on top as well. You'd be lucky to get this for £5 that includes postage and packaging. That one's a couple of quid. That one's a couple of quid. And then these again are a couple of quid. So even if you look at all of these at £2 each, that's a tenner. So even if I just look, that's how I do things when I buy. If I look at, say, there's 5 cards and I'm paying, I don't know, £8 or £10, I'd be looking at, okay, that's equivalent to £2 a card. And then what I'd do then is look at the cards and think, yeah, is it worth £2? Is it worth £2? £2, £2. Yeah, okay, we'll go for it. I'm really that simple. I don't always check the individual card values. Apart from this one, I did go ahead and check this one, and I really like the cards. So for me, even if it was £10, let's just call it £10. I think it was £9, but let's just call it £10. £2 a card, yeah, easily worth it. Unless you're buying it face to face, you're going to pay more than £2 for any one of these cards when you include postage and packaging. Even if you get this for £1, postage. The cheapest I've seen postage is 80 odd p, so that's almost £2. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. On to the last item. You can see it's not been tampered with. So you got the tracked sticker on there. It's all fully wrapped up. It's in white sellotape, and it really doesn't look like it's been tampered with. So let's go ahead and cut this open and see what's inside. I mean, I already know what's inside, but I just need to know that it is all there. None of these are sealed products. I've stopped buying sealed products for now because of the market volatility. Things are going down at the moment. I'm just waiting for prices to stabilize. What I don't want is to buy into the hype and pay more when the prices are coming down. Phantasmal Flames has really taken a hit for anyone who's been looking at the market for them. The UPC is holding onto its value for now, but there is a hell of a lot of stock in there. I don't know if anyone actually been keeping an eye on the stock levels in the market. So many people are putting them up for sale. It's unreal. Whether they're shifting or not, I don't really know. Okay, right. Okay, so this has been put into booster bundles. So there's nothing in there. Let's just put it inside out just to show. See, there's nothing else in the bag. So we've got 2 booster bundle boxes. Which one is the first one? Probably this one, if it's in any order. Yep. So this one would be the first one because you've got the leaf, the grass type, and it is the Phantasmal Flames. This is supposed to be the entire base set, which includes the reverse hollows. So you've got the common, reverse hollow, and it looks like they've put it in order as well. So that will be good for my binder. And the good thing is, in their description, they did say it will be all sleeved and well protected. You can see here that they are all sleeved, which is fantastic. Saves me putting them into sleeve. And it will cost you a couple of quid just to put all these in a sleeve as well. So that saves me on the sleeve costs. I can't imagine any of these to be imitations. It's too new of a set to be imitated. Not going to say that there won't be on the market. So I'm pretty sure that there will be people who've released imitations already. Usually in holiday destinations like Spain, maybe China. I don't know. China will only perhaps imitate the higher value ones. I can't see them imitating things like this. But they probably will if there's a demand for it. But Phantasmal is going down in value. It's not actually, a sought after set. Or at the moment it's not. Like I say, only the UPC is holding its value. The only thing that's going for it is Charizard, really. Definitely made a mistake not having Gengar in there as an a chase card, in my opinion. But yeah, they all seem to be there. I've not been checking the numbers actually, but it is, all on video. Oh, let's get it back in focus. Okay. Yep. Yeah, and you've got all the EXs here as well. And just for the interest of viewers, potentially if you're interested. Oh, hey. Oh, whew. For a moment there, I thought there was one missing. I paid 40, including delivery, £42 for all of this. So there's no folder, but that's minor. I've got plenty of folders. But yeah, £42 for the whole collection is mad. You'd be paying a hell of a lot more if you were opening boxes up just to get this set, in my opinion. And then chances are you'd be then chasing the reverse hollows. And if you're experienced with chasing sets, you'll know how really difficult it is to complete the reverse hollow. Sometimes even the common, sometimes even common cards are really hard to find. I've had instances, not now because I've not been able to buy any packs to open, but back in the days when they were readily available, I'd find sometimes even common cards are really hard to find, and then you end up having to buy it off people who were selling it. Which is mad, really. You'd think that the amount of packs you opened, you'd definitely be able to get the whole set, but no, not all the time. Sometimes they do have. Oh, I've got a spare Haunter here. Oh, that's a bonus. Yeah, is that unintentional? Maybe, I don't know. Well, maybe they just had a spare and threw it in. That's a good bonus. And it's Haunter, no less. It's not like it's a bland normal Pokemon. It is Haunter. I quite like Haunter. I like the 3 ghost types: Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. So yeah. But yeah, it looks like the market is correcting itself right now. The scalpers, I think, are calming down over their purchases. They are still going crazy at sometimes, especially Costco stuff. I didn't even know there was a Surging Sparks drop. The only time I noticed is when I logged onto Facebook, and every Tom, Dick, and Harry was selling it. And then obviously by the time I get down to Costco, it's all gone. In my particular Costco, I asked them about it, and they said, "Oh yeah, the drop was Saturday," and I went in on Thursday, um, and I was like, "Yeah, do you have any left by any chance?" And they were like, "Nah." They had one pallet. They said one pallet, and they said it went in about an hour or so. And I asked them how much was in a pallet, and they said 210. So 210 boxes, and it went in about an hour. So it's mad. People are obviously calling their mates or whoever to get their ass over there to buy it, and then so when you see sometimes that sellers have got like multiple sets, that's probably why they're getting people who they know who have got a card, and it's limited to 2. It was 2 boxes a person. And then they obviously get them to buy it, give them money for their trouble or whatever it might be, and then they whack it onto Facebook, eBay, sell it for a minimum of 50% markup. With Surging Sparks, I think it's a bit difficult now. They tend to try and put a markup of about £20 to £30 on top. I don't do that. I'm not gonna pay into that hype. If I can't get it close to retail, I don't care. I don't. It's not. It's not something that I must have. If I have it, I have it. If I don't have it, I don't have it. That's kind of my motto. In terms of card collection, I'm not a die-hard fan that I must have it and complete a certain collection. And there's plenty of sets that I don't have. I came back last August. And I've been away since Team Rocket was released. Team Rocket was the actual set that I started. Bought about 20 odd packs back in the days. And I really regret opening them because I found them and it's all opened. And I think I put a video up as well if you want to see that video. Obviously, those cards are still worth a bit. But if that pack wasn't open, oh my god, that could have been a property deposit. That's how mad it is. Right. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.